Welcome to Taylor and Moore and Friends. Starring Buffalo radio legends Bob Taylor and Harv Moore. With special appearances by memorable characters like Dr. Mel Praktes and El Grosso. Now, spend a few lighthearted family funny minutes with Taylor and Moore.
Yikes! You found us again. It's Taylor on the left side.
More on the right side. Thumbing through the paper. Look at this. Researchers at Johns Hopkins University are predicting that 75% of Americans will be overweight by the year 2015. But I believe with a little extra effort, we can do it by the year 2010.
I think so too. There's some candy. All right. Hey, I lost 20 pounds one time.
What? How?
Unfortunately, I was in England at the time.
Well, we're on TV because radio makes you sound 10 pounds heavier.
Are there any efficient and effective ways of losing weight that you know of?
Well, let's find out. Let's ask the doctor. We'll visit with Dr. Mel Praktes.
Thank you. Dr. Mel Praktes, gynecologist at your cervix.
Dr. Praktes, we were just discussing the subject of weight loss and weight control. First of all, how can you tell when you're overweight?
Well, you know you're overweight if you use a full-length mirror sideways. You know you're overweight if your belt size is 32, but you need 3 of them. You know you're overweight if you butter your margarine. You know you're overweight when you step on your talking scale and it says, 1 at a time, please. Those are ways you tell you're overweight.
Do you have any recommendations for weight loss? How do you lose weight?
Well, exercise, of course. With proper exercise and a healthy body, you'll last a lifetime.
Well, what kind of exercises?
Well, actually, you can burn 350 calories making love. 450 if she leaves her pantyhose on.
Are there any new weight loss methods?
Well, I'll tell you what, there was one guy who's tried every diet in the world, and he made every attempt he could to lose weight. He tried the Scarsdale diet, the Navy diet, Weight Watchers. Nothing worked for this poor man. One day, he's looking in the paper, as you do, thumbing through the paper, and he sees this ad that says, lose 1 pound for $1.
1 pound, $1?
That's right. So he calls the ad, and the voice on the other end of the phone says, how much weight do you want to lose? He says, well, I'd like to lose 10 pounds. She says, very well, 10 pounds. At your door tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock will be a representative. Let the representative in and proceed. So the next morning he goes to the door at 7 o'clock and there is a beautiful girl standing there. Redhead, just wonderful looking redhead. She's got a sign around her neck that says, if you can catch me, you can screw me. Well, she proceeds to run around the house. He's chasing her over and over, up and down the stairs in the basement. He chases her. Suddenly, he catches her and performs, the expected activities. Well, at the end, she says, go weigh yourself. Well, he traipses into the bathroom and he weighs himself. Wouldn't you know it? To the ounce, 10 pounds he lost.
10?
Wonderful.
Wow.
He's so happy.
Yeah.
He goes to the phone the next day, he calls the same agency, and the voice on the other end of the phone says, how much would you like to lose? He says, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
So, of course, the agency voice says, well, at 7 o'clock in the morning, I will send someone over to your house. Next day, 7 o'clock, there's a knock at the door, similar to this one right here.
The redhead again?
Nope. He opens the door, a beautiful blonde woman is standing there, nearly naked. A sign around her neck says, if you can catch me, you may screw me. Well, this girl is athletic. I mean it. Gold medal Olympus must be. She runs everywhere, outside in the yard, around the block. He's chasing her. He goes up and down the stairs a few times in the basement, in and out of every alcove in his home. He is panting. Of course, he's overweight. He can hardly keep up with her. Suddenly, she slows down for whatever reason, and he catches her. And, well, she at the end says, go weigh yourself. He weighs himself. Suddenly, he's lost 20 more pounds.
What?
This is amazing. He cannot believe how easy this is. And so he calls the agency one more time. And the agency says, how much would you like to lose? He says, this time, 50 pounds.
50.
Oh, the voice on the other end of the phone says, that's an awful lot of weight. Are you sure? He says, absolutely, I'm sure. Send it over. So the next day at 7 o'clock, he's up and he puts on some cologne, puts on his nicest jammies, and there's a knock at the door.
Oh.
He opens the door. There's a huge gorilla standing there with a sign around its neck that says, if I catch you, I'm going to screw you.